And are we live? We are live. Hello, everyone. Just been a couple of days, but we're back on Pillars. Pillars of Eternity. Now it's whoa, dang, that's a new record. 30 seconds. Here in 3, off the Twitch. Oh, man. Dang. I was still leveling people up. There's a lot here. I plan to get a ranger. Okay. Now, I believe my... Oh, ad. I apologize. Oh, nice. How did your meet go?
Yeah.
I think my formation's fine. Got first in hurdles. Ooh. Wish I did that.
Sure.
Three in 300 and high jump. Hell yeah, dude. Pro athlete. Olympic athlete.
Quietly now.
Hell yeah. Proud
Let's
of you.
go.
Proud of you, Rocket.
Yes.
Shoot.
Hmm? Hey.
I'm here.
What?
Alright.
Hey.
You get in there. Knock their ass down. Oh yeah, let's do that.
I'm here. I'm here.
Find him. Can't see you now, fucker. Never heard what?
Margaret's fire casts light.
You never heard somebody say that they're proud of you? Oh no. Oh shit. Well, you can come to your friendly neighborhood streamer for emotional support. Ooh, force liquor.
Let's go.
Let's jump. Oh my god. You monster.
Hey.
Why is he all the way back here?
All right then.
Oh my god. Kill him! Wow!
Huh?
Man, how many points do you get a stream?
Quietly now.
Your everything hurts? Oh, I bet. Oh my god. I thought about doing track when I was in school, and then I was like, then I'd have to try. I didn't want to.
Let's go.
I'm here.
Your lungs are in pain? Oh god, I bet.
Keeping an eye out. I'll see what I can find.
Anything special here? Scroll of Revival. Okay, nice. Coming from a person who played video games for 6 hours to running miles, you think you're doing pretty good? I mean, yeah. But just because you play video games doesn't mean, you know, you're physically inept.
Light, flame, and sound.
Well, it definitely makes it very likely. Last of Us ad. Okay, welcome back. Why is there the Last of Us ad? I thought that was done a long time ago. Is there another game or like in this season? Okay.
Nice and slow.
Hush, Itumok. We'll just wait a little longer.
Oh, here we go. A dwarven woman, dressed in skins and hides, leans against the road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by a thick stripe of Her eyes darkened by a thick stripe of face paint. She's sharpening a bone arrowhead with a scrimshaw-handled knife. Her attention, however, is focused on a bare figurine between her fingers. Between her feet, not fingers, what the hell? My reading comprehension has dropped, apparently, in the last couple days. A large white-furred fox standing at her heels looks up at your approach.
Easy, Itumok. It's not him.
What are you waiting for?
Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him.
Your friend is supposed to meet you here?
That's what I heard. Of course, the man who
And
told me
dragging it
so was
on.
carrying
Welcome
a
to
staff
your
he
life.
claimed was made from dragon
Yeah,
bone.
reading
But I
comprehension.
know Whitewood when I see it. That should
Oh!
have been my first clue, but I had to try something.
Back up. What does this stranger have to do with
The
your
long
friend?
version. Here we go. I'm from an island to the far south called Nasitak. I came here looking for a village elder, a man we knew as Persok. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. But Persok's trail is cold, to say the least.
Why can't you find him? There can't be that many of your people in the Direwood. He died when I was still a young girl. Forgot to mention that part, did I? Looking for his latest reincarnation, which could be anyone. How long have you been looking for Persok? 5 years. So you've been searching 5 years for a stranger you barely remember, who could be anyone now.
That about sums it up.
Then it must be an important duty.
So I keep reminding myself. Still, it would be nice if important duties came with clearer instructions.
Oh, yes. Of course. How does that statuette figure into it.
Cute, isn't it? It belonged to Persok. Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later.
As she holds it out to you, you feel wisps of sensation, not quite memories, but traces of someone.
When I left Nasitak, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persok, it's glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright, for a few hours. But most of the time it looks just like this.
I could take a look at it.
I've heard that one before. Whole reason I'm standing here is because some so-called watcher from Forkvale told me he could take a look. For a few golden dukes, of course. I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Audra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the wolf's lair and the twining trees.
Hi again. Alright, I'll see you in a few.
He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place, right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all. Why? You expect me to believe that? After the story I just told you?
Nothing to lose by letting me try.
Fine. But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
Standing on a cliff overlooking the water, seeing through eyes that aren't yours own, you catch the musk of beasts amidst the fresh scent of vegetation, and your heart beats a little faster. You'll have to watch your step out here, or up here. You look down just long enough to see the sharp, pale cliffs drop into the water hundreds of feet below you. Perception 18. Examine the roads nearby. Deep ruts score the hard-packed dirt. There are marks of wagons, numerous and heavy laden. A large city is close. Sniff the breeze. Breathing deeply, you smell salt in the air. Wherever Persok is standing, must be near the ocean, not a lake. I see cliffs high over the water. Does that sound familiar? I've got it. He's standing on a cliff.
What are you talking about? What just happened?
Told you I'm a watcher. Your backyard, what? No, it sounds strange, but it's the truth.
You realize I've got no coin to give you, even if I did believe you.
Come with me. I've got the business in the air. We can look for Persok on the way. Alrighty. Dismiss.
Safe travels.
Recruit. She asked if it was familiar. Yeah, it's your backyard, right? Yeah, of course. Alright, let's get her some good gear. So we're gonna give her fine arbalist. She's got an upgraded like hunting bow, but like this is better. And then we can give her some gear. So apparently your previous girlfriend told people that you broke up with her because of video games. Wow. That's false. Hopefully. I'm just gonna leave this on her for now. You were tired of her and she tried to get you to get with her friend. What the heck? She doesn't believe in dinosaurs. Why would you believe in dinosaurs? Dinosaurs aren't real. No, I'm kidding. I think that's good. You thought they would all just disappear when the meteor hit? And then it would have destroyed Earth. It's interesting when people try to assume they know more than what science does. We're a bunch of dumb little apes.
Quietly now.
Keeping quiet.
I'm on the trail.
Why is
Hey.
this so hard?
Hey.
Lion hide. It was fast. We obliterated that lion. Oh my god. Okay.
Aye?
Ready, Watcher. I'm here.
Aztec worth and rock! What?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Hey.
Settle! I'm here.
Aye?
You love the random deer? It's not a random deer, it's my animal companion. So, yeah, I'm This is me, right? And this is my animal companion. I'm a ranger. He's my little dude.
I'm
And
here.
this is a chick I just recruited, and she's got her own animal companion. But then I'm able to assign them in the formation however I want, so have them in the front. You went against a Christian school, so you all acted gay to scare them? Oh my god. That's kind of funny, actually. Oh my god. It's fucked up, but it's kind of funny.
Quietly now.
Ooh, that's a lot of lions.
What? Yes?
I'm here.
I want to murder her. Oh, there she is.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Poor man. Barth Harvest. Deflection, burn damage, damage bypass. Interesting.
Huh?
He seems lost in thought. He flinches when you draw near, sucking a short breath.
What can I do for you?
How much money have you made me, Rocket? Like what, through watching ads? Here, I can check. Just give me a sec. You don't have Turbo, right? You actually have to watch the ads? Yeah, you have to watch them. Okay, let me see. Hey, wow. Okay. In the past like 2 weeks, you've made me like, if it's all you, without counting other people, I suppose, like 67 cents. That's pretty good. I mean, if you were to take that and multiply that by 100, if I had 100 little rockets in here, then yeah, that'd be not too bad. Be like $60 for 2 weeks of just watching ads. That's not even you having to like, you don't have to pay or anything. You're just here. So that's pretty cool. And then if you have like, yeah. Speaking of ad, make that 68 cents. Oh, you watching another one? I think it's at 5. It's like 5 minutes an hour or something like that of ads. It's like the minimum, pretty much.
A crumbling castle abandoned to memories and an old man who can no longer tell them from reality. I'd say we've seen some rather strange things.
A crumbling castle, abandoned to memories, and an old man who can no longer tell them from reality.
And if Mayor
welcome
Wald is
back.
to be believed, it would seem you've an uncertain future ahead.
The situation is more dire than I realized. We've got to find this leaden key and fast.
That does seem like the logical course of action. I shall follow your lead.
Oh no, not the calf cramps.
That old watcher. I don't know what I expected, but it sure wasn't that.
You said you had some things you wanted to ask him?
It's kind of embarrassing now. I just got a dumb idea in my head is all. Don't know why I thought it'd work. It's funny. That's probably the first thing I got my hopes up for in, I don't know, years. At least I got that out of it.
You no need to be embarrassed. I won't judge.
All right. Guess fair is fair, and you did bring me to see him.
Bucks is so hard. Yeah, man.
There's rumors back in Gilded Vale about my brother, Woden. About how he'd turned against us and fought for Widewind. Been on my mind for some time now.
Damn.
The thing about Woden was, he always knew what was right, and that's what he'd do. One day he set out to fight for Deerwood against a man claiming to be our god. So I knew that's what I had to do too. It was right. But hearing claims that he died fighting for Rey at Ceres, that got me worried. Not that he'd chosen the wrong side, but that I had. Didn't seem right what Widewind had in store, but if he really was Aethys...
What? What?
Maybe this whole
What does that
would
mean?
know how my brother died. So I could see if it was true. Like he could, I don't know, read it in my soul.
Oh,
or
okay, it's
something.
done. Okay.
Use our connection.
You missed the end. Wrist
Told you
space.
it was dumb.
Just do it! Make your
Shit.
dreams come true!
I don't have any water. I need to go get water. I'll be right back. Gotta go get some water. Got water now.
Of course, I knew the truth deep down. Watcher's not psychic.
Mineral?
I just had this idea.
Is that what you mean to type?
The idea made me feel a certain way.
Or
and I didn't
spring?
want to lose that.
It's well water. it's just well water. If there's anything written down about it, it'd have it Defiance Bay. They got an archive in the palace.
You've done a lot for me already, but if you could see fit to pay that archive a visit with me, well, you know. Knowing my luck, the records clerk will go crazy and try to kill me. I'd feel better with you in there with me.
Well, it definitely doesn't have lead in it, but it definitely does have dirt. Or maybe not dirt, but like sediment. it's got good old fashioned earth. It's definitely not lead though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some.
Right.
Slow and silent.
Who's this? Some random person. Okay. Quick save. Attack.
Let's go.
Murdered. Oh my god, I can just murder people like it's nothing. That's terrible. I murdered a Kickstarter backer. That stuff tastes like butt? Don't ask you how you know. Oh god. Okay, let's see. Where are we at on the map? So we've done all that. There's still a lot to the world. But the nice thing is everything I've gone through I've like full cleared, so I don't have to worry about going back. Adawan Bridge. We need to head in. Oh.
Huh?
Definitely on a bridge. Anything over here? Definitely doesn't seem like it's meant to be like that. Alright, let's go talk. No, don't need to talk to you. Okay, you're just a side person. Wow, they just let me walk in. Oh, only 15 minutes there.
Defiance
Oh,
Bay,
I
the
completed Act
city
1.
at the heart of the Deerwoods Revolution, now seems on the brink of another. Refugees line the streets, homeless and hungry, displaced by Whiteone's legacy, hoping
Achievement.
for relief within the city walls,
Yeah.
and finding none. Dissidents congregate to protest and to heckle, calling for an end to animancy and the ouster of their duke. The city's militiamen cast fearful looks as they patrol the streets, their hands trembling at the hilts of their weapons. The capital of a country that had not long ago incinerated a god now appears to be a spark away from sharing the deity's fate.
Interesting.
Quietly now.
Defiance Bay. If ever there was a dry field in need of a cleansing flame, you have found it.
Good day to you.
New in town, eh? You picked an interesting time to visit Defiance Bay. All these refugees fleeing the frontier and finding the legacies no better here. It's the Animancers, Magra and Scorch'em, and they nest in the cities like rats. You mark my words, though. Us dozens are gonna put a stop to it. What are you doing out here? Trying to get the folk to see reason. We're in the midst of a crisis. Instead of purging the nefarious forces from our city, the Duke granted Animancers dangerous liberties. What do you know about Animancy? It's the study and manipulation of essence, which any sane person will tell you the purview of the gods is the purview of the gods. The Adrians at least had the sense to outlaw it, which is the only good thing to do you can say about them. It's not like magic, chanting, or the soul readings those ciphers do. It's been around since ancient Egwithan times, which is why you'll see Animancers tinkering with old Egwithan artifacts. Yeah, city. Trouble is that Animancers got no idea what half those artifacts actually do. Not that they'll admit it. Our empathetic friend is correct about one thing at least. I'd like to know more about Defiance Bay. This is the capital of the Free Palatine of Deerwood. We started out as the capital of Adrian Colony, but we booted the Flaccid Scepter from these lands 150 years ago. You might have shin splints. Deer what? Do you hurt your shins that bad? Oh god. Tree and venison. What do you even say? I don't understand. These days we're a major port receiving trade and visitors from all over the world. But we, some of us anyway, strive to hold on to the pioneering spirit that earned us our freedom a century and a half ago. The city is divided into 5 districts: Copper Lane, First Fires, Andra's Gift, Brackenbury, and the Heritage Hill. Plankin antlered mammal? Places. Oh, Deerwood. That's, yeah, DYR wood. Deer, DYR, yeah. Deerwood. Deer, dire. Funky way to say deer. Yeah. Tell me about Copper Lane. This here is Copper Lane. It's primarily a market district, but you've also got the Expedition Hall directly north of here, where you can join treks into the wild. It's also where my fellow dozens martyrs and I tend to meet up with concerned citizens. And that's the Hall of Revealed Mysteries. Eerie place, you ask me. But they've got the biggest library in Deerwood. Tell me about the First Fires. That's where the revolution started, hence the name. These days it's overrun with politicians and panders, but we'll take it back someday. And that's where you'll find the Ducal Palace and the Valiant Embassy, and Crucible Keep. The Crucible Knights were the original freedom fighters in Defiance Bay, but now they're just strutting peacocks with their eyes on fancy titles and their heads up their asses. There's an old temple of Wodica there, too. We keep it real nice for her. Alright, Brackenbury. The nobility that didn't sail back to Adir stayed there. Most of the families traced their lineage back to old imperial times. Other than a lot of has-been nobility, you've got Hadrit House, where Lady Webb and her spies operate, and Brackenbury Sanitarium, the main cesspit of animancy in the city. Andra's Gift got the name because it's a wetland that was drained back in the imperial days. Now it's a seedy district populated by sailors, common folk, and more than a few thugs, but it's a fun place too, if you know where to look. Look for a place called the Salty Mast while you're there. Other than that, it's mostly warehouses and abandoned homes. Heritage Hill. Used to be one of the more prestigious districts in the city. Here was the Revolution claimed plots up there next to an ancient Egwithan tower, and the city cemetery had the best views in Defiance Bay. Attracts richer types these days, a lot of animancy patrons. You wouldn't have heard, but something happened over there a couple months ago. The authorities sealed it off, and they're keeping their mouth shut. But mark my words, animancy's to blame. All right. Good bit of knowledge for us. So Goose and Fox, Marketplace. And then that could continue. Alright, well, let's look around. Go in here.
Hello.
It's found in the early days of Deerwood and Independence by a traveling scholar named Errol of Levi. He wanted a place where kith of all background could gather and hash out issues facing their country. Didn't take long for the place to fill up. Walking hairy meat with being capable of making milk and a fibrous sun-eating green organism, and we cut down to build the flammable caves. You're talking like a caveman philosopher. Didn't take long for the place to fill up. Brackenbury aristocrats argued with dock workers from the gift, while soldiers wrangled with politicians. Deerwoodens would never have been known to turn down an argument. I'll hear the story another time. How is my upgrades going? Finished in 2 days and 14 hours. Wooden deer. A woman sits by herself, spinning something on the table in front of her and watching it with furious intensity. It's about the size of a coin and it wobbles over a crack in the wood with a metallic rattle. This is not a good time. What's the thing you're spinning? Something I need to get rid of. Looks like you could use another drink. Just trying to calm down and trying to... I'll get there. Just trying to calm down and trying to talk myself out of something foolish. Something foolish? There's something I need to give to my fiance, Persnick. Only he doesn't seem to go anywhere without his new friends, and they're not exactly pleasant company. Who hit ya? I know how this looks, but you don't understand. It's not like Persnick. It's these new friends of his. They brought out the worst in him. Tell me about these new friends. They come into our house with their dead eyes and their black teeth. I'm no fool. I know what it means. Persnick makes me leave when they show up, but it's obvious what they come to do. Last time they came, I told them to get out. Let them have their fun somewhere in the gift, but not under my roof. Sven changes you, I guess. The Persnick I knew wouldn't have squashed a spider. I never thought he'd... Damn. A Seth makes people calm and listless. It shouldn't make them violent. I don't really know. Seem better than believing he's always been this way. Yeah, I could go talk to him. There's nothing more to say to him. We're finished. I just want to give him back to him and have a clean break. Damn. It was his grandmother's. Even after all this, I didn't have the heart to sell it off. But if I go back there myself, I know what will happen. I'll lose my temper and I'll probably end up with another one of these. I'll take this to him myself then. The house is just north of here. Just please don't hurt him. As fierce as I am, I don't want that on my conscience. Okay. I should probably do a little... Oh, camping's not allowed. Fine. I'm gonna do a quick rest in the end because she's about to die. And pretty useless right now because of that, the wound. Alright, quick rest.
Well met, friend.
Ooh, we could get +1 perception. Your hair's coming back. What, did you shave it bald? Ooh, ranged accuracy. What in the world did you do that for? What's up here?
no trouble.
I'll take a look.
Light, flame, and sound.
Keeping quiet.
5 does not mean 5 guard. Barbara didn't know that. Oh, so you told them 5 centimeters basically instead of... Ah, damn. Or 5 millimeters, not centimeters. Maybe, I don't know. That sucks. Heritage Hill claims another curious soul.
Hail, traveler.
Alright, let's see what you got. Whoa. +2 second level spell uses, +1 fourth level spell use. Well, those seem insane. Bunch of scrolls, potions. Increased attack speed by 25%. That's insane.
Hail, traveler.
Getting that hair back, man.
How do you do?
Attacks can stun on crits. Life steals. Damn. +1 enemies engaged. Inflicts -5 accuracy for 5 seconds on a hit. That's messed up. Increased weapon reach. You had long hair too, like to your shoulders. Yeah, I actually have. I've got long hair right now. It goes down. It's going down to like almost the shoulders. Ooh, Pike's Pride. Put in a man bun. I definitely could. Stupid selects. Ooh, they sell traps. Okay. Time to go to the wife beater's house. See what's going on here.
Gods keep you.
Well, no, new face. Welcome, friend. Name's Persnick. Yeah, he's a wife beater. And this is my humble abode and place of business. I hope you're here to do some business. He glances at the nearby guard. Seems like a lot of guards for one man. You must be popular. Sure, right, very perceptive. This business attracts some less pleasant types. Sometimes the clientele gets a little pushy, and every so often someone turns out to be stooping into things they shouldn't, and lessons have to be taught. I'm sure you're too smart to get wrapped up in all that, of course. I keep it simple. If you have the coin, I have the Svef. You're free to make use of the premises, so long as you don't do anything stupid and you don't get to tangling with the other customers. Now, what can I get you? What is Svef? You serious? Svef's worth every pound, my friend. It's incredible. It lets you see your own soul, and you're looking at Defiance-based first and foremost Svef merchant. Have a look at your stock. Removes Svef Crash. Plus 15% attack speed for 600 seconds. Move speed, -4 resolve. Svef Crash after 600. Uh-oh.
Good day, stranger.
Karina asked me to give you this. Nice, what's this for? Well, whatever this is about, it's a fine ring. Looks like it should sell for a pretty pan. Thanks, friend. Now, is that all? You dare hit your own fiancée? How can you live with yourself? She was asking for it. Sort of like you right now. Maybe you ought to quit digging around in affairs that don't concern you. Me, I've got business back to. Door's that way. Something's not right here, and I don't plan on leaving until I find out what's going on. Then you won't be leaving at all, my friend. I was tired of wearing this face anyhow. Guards, to me. Ah. Yeah, that's why I set them up back there. Nyrid. Got another meet on Tuesday. Nice. Okay, so did that. You can kind of go melee a little bit.
I'm here.
So I'll try to do that.
Hey.
Actually, how about I do this?
Hi.
You can back up a little bit.
I'm here.
I'll have you shoot that. You're gonna. Okay. Okay, and then I can shoot some fools.
What?
Yes?
That.
I'm here.
Enough of that. I see man. What? Oh, nice man. Not a racist. That's good, Rocket. I don't want to have to kick your ass. Stop! I give up. Believe and I'll go peacefully. All right. Too late.
What? Moeth Ix.
There we go. Almost did that bit. He didn't want to drop his only viewer. Not nice, sir. Not nice.
Hey, you kinda like your attention, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm on the trail.
Not sure how I feel about this.
Someone has peeled the labels off these bottles. They're stuffed with a dark, gunky pulp that gives off an odor. He's dead.
Huh?
Meaty chunks for him. MIA.
Ready, Watcher.
Gotta figure out what's going on here. This guy got like abducted or something. They're using his face.
Quietly now.
Meaty chunks. Yeah, got turned to meaty chunks. Okay, we'll get you in there. Knock his ass down.
I'm
you
here.
run in there. Get move out of the way.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Dang. A lot of fine weapons. The key.
I'll take a look.
Like when we did our warm-up, we all raised our voices to make us sound gay, and then they moved. Oh god. Where's that key go?
Huh?
Oh, there he is. A man lies bound and bloodied on the floor before you. His face is a tapestry of bruises. Was 85 to 15? Oh, damn. A blood spatter across several corners of the room. The man cringes and sobs as you approach. I'm not here to hurt you. You're not? Oh, pray spareth. You're not one of his men, are you? Please, I don't know who you are, but my name's Persnick. This is my house. You had to help me. Then who was that downstairs? An imposter, some wizard named Nerid. He came into my house, tied me up here, tortured me, and now he and his men are eating my food, breaking my things, selling Seth inside my own house. He just turned up all of a sudden? I may have hung on to a tiny portion of my supplier's share, but I needed that money. What exactly happened? He sent over the wizard Nerid, the man downstairs, to make up for the lost copper, I guess, and to hurt me while he was at it. I feel like it's been days. Let's still get you free. No, wait. I can't go out there. Not while he's downstairs. I've been tied up for the gods know how long. Please, you have to kill him. He's already taken care of. Can't believe this nightmare's finally over. You've no idea what you've done for me, but I need to find my love, Karina. Only after what Nerid put her through, I'm afraid she won't give me a chance to explain. But she might listen to you, please. She must be somewhere in Copperland. It's the only home she knows. Hey, your principal's cancer-free? Does your principal have cancer? You should have a day or something. Please don't tell her about the stuff and about what I do. I could make it worth your while. She sent me here in the first place. She did? That woman helped save my life without realizing it. Please bring her home and tell her that everything's back to normal. I'll go talk to her. Can't thank you enough.
Yeah.
She did have cancer? Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Should have a day for it. What happened to a person? Did you give him the ring? She did. 69 cents? What? Oh. I don't think it works quite like that. I don't think it's a cent per view. See what I can say to her. I have no idea, person key. Damn it, how can I trust him after something like this? That he lied to me for this long. Just be glad I found out about this before the wedding. Welcome back. Right now, he needs your help. He needs help and forgiveness. Perhaps you're right. If our positions were reversed, there's no question he'd give me another chance. Still, we've got a lot to work through. Oh, and take this. Picked it up from one of the merchants to help me stand firm in my decision. I'll be fine without it now. Unwavering resolve. Added to inventory. There we go. Hey, that's not bad at all. +2 intellect, +1 resolve. If I remember correctly, resolve is concentration, so it's, yeah, not getting knocked your stuff, and then intel, so. 48% area of effect, +40% duration, and 16 will. Oh, okay. So that doesn't actually do anything for him. Because things don't stack in this game. I should what? Speak like you're from Middle Earth. Why?
Yeah.
I don't even know how somebody speaks like they're from Middle Earth.
Nice and quiet.
Not sure how I feel about this.
Oh, maybe take that. I think I already went up here. That ring that I picked up. Damn! Did you know they have furry shows? I did know that. And it's a very unfortunate fact, but it's definitely a thing.
Well, whatever happens, at least we're out of that mud hole, Gilded Vale. I grew up in Gilded Vale. Quaint. That's what I meant to call it. No, you had it right. The dozens. Pretty sure you won't find one among them who stood within 100 miles of that bridge when the Godhammer went off. Too bad, too. Assumed there'd be less of them.
Scary, you lost hope from humanity. Why did they call themselves the Dozens? was 12 deer woodens stood outside Halga Citadel waiting for Wade Wood to cross the bridge there. They had to hold them there long enough for the Godhammer to detonate, so that's what they did. Godhammer? That's what they call the bomb that blew up Wademan with. Don't know much about it other than that. Anything kills a living god, guess you gotta name it. What do you have against them? Nothing serious. Nothing I don't have against a lot of folks anyway. Dozens, they like to take things into their own hands. Gets ugly sometimes. We don't have them in Gilded Vale, but they'd be right at home there. They picked that name so that they could do what they wanted and feel like it was right. Got nothing to do with honor or sacrifice. They like to invoke Magrin, too. Magrin. When they especially want to feel right. Somehow I don't think she'd be too impressed with that. I'm sure she'd like to set them on fire anytime they use her name, but the gods probably got rules against that kind of thing. There must be plenty of other groups that are better reflections of the figures that inspired them. Sure, just can't think of any off the top of my head. Shouldn't say that. There's a group of Athasians, the night market. They still do right by their god. Helped get a lot of people to safety during the purges. Alright.
Huh?
Well, you know, it's not as bad when you realize that a lot of people in the world are degenerates. So, you know, it's just like one thing or the other.
And what does the flame reveal?
It's always something.
It's no trouble.
What's your watch streak? Oh no.
Greetings.
I guess you smoked a lot of white leaf. Where'd you get your hands on some snow cap? Snow cap. So people know about, a few people know about snow cap, much less ogres. He sells drugs. Oh, nice. I don't know how to check your watch streak.
Sagani, does your fox bite?
Yes,
Can I pet him anyway?
it's your hand.
I'm gonna pet him.
Her name's Sagani. Sagan, he's not.
Even if you are putting one over on me, it's nice to have a hunting party again. "5 years for me. Must be 30-something for Itumok. It's been a long hunt. A long time away from my family. Before, I'd crossed the tundra of Nasitok following caribou herds. I didn't want to leave Kalu and our children, but I was eager to visit lands my people rarely do. But 5 years without finding him. It's like 2 hours of necking. I'm ready to be done with it. Soul recovery is an old village tradition. We call it the Tarnek Ilitsak. Once in a generation, we seek the soul of a much respected and long dead village elder. We tell him what's changed in the village, how people remember him. The only other Tarnek Ilitsak during my lifetime happened when I was a girl, not long after Persak died. We feasted on blubber and fermented milk for a week, and we honored the chosen huntress as a hero. Then she left, and we returned to our duties. We still sang her name to the skies during festival season, but we otherwise didn't speak of her. It's not being forgotten by my village that troubles me. But sometimes I wonder how my husband and children remember me, if they think of me often. Still, there's no point in dwelling on it. More often I find myself wondering whether Persoc will remember us. You claim to see souls. What do you think? Do you remember your past lives?
In fragments.
Makes me wonder what Persoc remembers about our village. Or if a turn at the wheel has yanked the details out of his mind like it does for most of us. Masuk is probably much the same as it was 100 years ago. We live between tundra and frozen forests, and the land takes as much as it gives. But our hardships bring us together. And the elders truly unite us. They keep the stories of past generations, and they guide us from season to season, through good years and lean.
Recently, there's been a lot of good years. My aunt says we've had fewer clashes with neighboring villages thanks to the hunting territories that Persoc helped establish. In bad years, we relied on trade with the merchants that passed our shores. We exchanged walrus tusks and seal pelts for grains that last the hard winters. Persoc brokered a few of those agreements too. He got this from one of the Amama ships. No, it's Amawa ships that used to trade with us.
That's what I'm supposed to remind him.
Sounds like you're on a hunt of your own, though. Feeling the thrill of the chase, or ready for this to be over? Enjoy the adventure. Every day brings something new. Let's go.
Yeah.
First 5. It's a whole ass area. Battlefield 6 is $20 on Steam right now. Gross. That's too expensive.
All these pages serve no better use than fuel for the fire.
Greetings. Good day, stranger.
It's $60 normally. Also, XCOM, a $70 game, is $3. So now that is something that might be worth getting. XCOM 2. $3 is a steal. Half the games you have are really expensive games. You got on sale. 90% of the games you haven't played, paid full price for. Yeah, I mean, most of the time that's what I do too. There's also some websites you can go to, like G2A, where you can buy games that were on sale for like maybe like $1 more or something like that. But you buy the key and put it on Steam. So like maybe let's say you missed the $3 sale or whatever. Well, you pay $4 for it instead of $60. So pretty worth. You could even buy the XCOM collector's bundle or whatever and get like a bunch of the DLCs with multiple of the games for like $20. But yeah, that's cool. Brackenbury. What's my current goal? Temple of Vodka. Temple of Vodka.
Politics, infighting, greed, and a shrine to Margaret as well. Her clergy belongs there.
Good day, stranger. Hail, traveler.
What is the cost?
Just do it! Make your dreams come true!
Fine. There you go. Drink some water. I did. Got a full ass thing of water right here. Tastes like water. Very hydrating. Really good. Yeah, yum. Warriors don't wither because she lacks faith. They wither because she does not understand how to be faithful to a whore. I don't know. You'll have to see. Where's that at? Oh god. Yeah. Wonder if I can do it myself. That's what it sounds like. $5 for 250? Really? That's insane.
Run.
Yeah, it's those are bit sound alerts. I don't have to use it because I am the stream owner. See that one, there's a reason why I had that one on bits, because if much like the door one, if I had that on channel points, it would be spammed to high hell. That's like a really good one for when I'm playing a horror game, I'll tell you that much. Place in the wilderness with pools filled with sunbursts of color, strange falls that seem to rise in the heavens even while they splash into the earth. And the falls is a cave filled with fire and heat of danger, some token of my goddess. Well, there's something there, but what it is or how I get there, I'm meaning to ask around at the expedition hall to see if anyone recognized the description. To be honest, though, I don't know what I'd do even if I found the place. Ogren is the most revered goddess among us, dear wardens. No surprise that her temple is part of the Ducal Palace. Her fire symbolizes trials, revolutions, and the blazings of new paths, all of which are important to us. Centers of Faith, new quest. You streamed 9 months ago. It's been a bit. Oh shit. You had 600 subs once a long emo phase ago. 600 subs? Oh my. You telling the truth? 600 subs or 600 followers? Or are you talking about subscribers on YouTube?
Huh?
Oh, okay. I was like, dang, bro, you're rich.
Laying low.
Yeah, good, definitely.
Turning purple. I'd have to cut it off.
I warned you not to pet him.
If I'm not supposed to pet him, why is he so soft?
True. 100 subs is 700. 1,000 air. Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
here.
devil party.
Not a sound.
Not very.
Huh?
A multi-thousandaire.
Light. and sound, we'll keep to ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Huh?
Good day to you.
Looking for militia records from the time of the Saints' War, trying to find out what happened to someone. Yeah, you'd totally be Elon. You'd rival Elon Musk, yep. There are a number of inquiries about such information. I'm afraid we had to bar access to the public. Seems like there's still quite a number of folk in Deerwood who bear ill will towards Red Sarens. It would be irresponsible to surrender their names just to anyone. Many came here to settle as refugees. Perhaps if you were more established in Defiance Bay, things would be different, but I have no reason to suspect you'll be any different from the others. Perception 17. There's something peculiar about the record keeper's inflection. The differences are subtle, but it does not sound like any native Deerwoodan you've heard. As the record keeper gestures, you also notice faint scars on both his wrists where shackles once clasped. Those scars on your wrists. You were a prisoner. Was once. Now I'm happily free to do my job, which for you, I'm afraid, means you will have to seek your information elsewhere. Damn, I don't have the stats. Guess I'll have to... I have to build up my reputation, I guess, here, somehow. Don't know how I go about doing that. Where'd it go? You gonna let me know that you're ready to go? Ready to go where?
This looks like the place Maywald described.
Praise to the exiled queen. May her crown be restored and her justice prevail. Come to pay your respects to the queen that was.
I was told I'd find the Temple of Woodica here.
And so you did. These savage colonists may have burned it down.
Okay, Rocket.
But worship of the Oathbinder is alive and well. These stairs lead to the main sanctum. These stairs, of course. The sanctum was always below ground, adjacent to the catacombs, so it wasn't destroyed by the fires.
Tell me where I can find an entrance to these catacombs.
There are various entrances throughout Defiance Bay, but I dare say the easiest to reach is in Copper Lane. I haven't been to that part of town in ages, but as I recall, it's somewhere near the southern gate.
I don't know, Rocket. I mean, maybe that just means you're sexist, you know? Damn, that's sad. Yeah, Rocket, I think you might hate women. You're gonna banish yourself. Oh, since you hate women, I guess I have to make you a mod now. No, I'm kidding. Wait, what? Shit. You get to be a moderator if you hate women. No, I'm done. No. No, that's the opposite of what I want. Yeah, you totally don't like women. I mean, that's what you were saying based on your track meet. You told all the other Christian kids that.
Lord Ardwellen Rugford III, and pleased to make your acquaintance. I came to the Deerwood on one of the first ships from Adia, and unlike the
I'm
yokels
drinking
and
water.
hut-dwellers
Don't you
around
worry.
here, I still keep to the old ways. Worshipping Woodaka, the exiled queen and oathbinder. I come every day to offer my devotion. I'd love nothing more than to book passage back to Adia, but it is my emperor's wish that I serve in these barbaric lands. And so I do.
Nah, that's crazy. What's crazy?
A queen among the gods. She oversees laws and oaths. Everything has a rightful place, and Woodaka watches over them all. Of course, not everyone accepts this. Even among the other gods, her authority is questioned. But Woodaka is also goddess of memory and vengeance, and she remembers. She'll remember every slight and trespass when she reclaims her throne.
You know you're a ghost, right?
I beg your pardon? Is this some sort of joke where you come from?
Serious, just look at yourself.
A madhouse. That's what this town really needs.
Get ready for that scream. Oh god. Oh no. You alright? Looked almost like you'd lost your footing for a minute. Feels that way when I see the ether. You really are a watcher, aren't you? Once in a great many generations, one of my people is born with the ability to speak to souls. Usually such individuals become elders, or a lone set of tracks in the snow. Would have thought my journey would be easier if I could see what you see, but looking at you, I'm not so sure. Oh no, you're all making funny. No, more like, oh no, because I know you can't afford it. You ain't paid shit. Got him. My abilities are a blessing. Believe it or not, I once would have rejoiced to know I'd be picked to travel far in search of something great. But even these gifts come with a cost, don't they? Forgive me if I was a little skeptical of your abilities before. I can't say I've met a real watcher before. Oh, don't worry about him. He just likes doing that from time to time. Seems to cheer him up, so I just let him. Once you've seen it a few times, the shock wears off.
Yeah.
Caught me laughing. It's a shame. I know. No, don't you dare! That'd be so bad. Oh god. Oh. The construction is complete? Wait, what? Huh.
Steady does it.
Brackenberry, Andre's gift, crystal key. Let's go to the key. Let's see what's over here. See what we're allowed in. Or I could cancel a very important subscription I have and then get the $5. Oh no.
Hail and well met.
Don't do it. Please. Spare yourself. I have to suspend my bits just so you can't use them. Justicia.
Hope that helps.
To make me cancel my very important subscription to a website I will not mention.
Nice and quiet.
I don't know what you're referring to.
There you go. Not sure how I feel about this. There you go. There you go.
No, it's not evil. I'm stealing from... Ew, don't say that. That's disgusting.
Keeping quiet.
Ew. Gross. Rocky, I'm gonna put you in a timeout.
I'm on the trail.
uh...
I'll take a look.
He doesn't really need this. Could maybe give it on him, but the healing received.
Huh?
Right, when you wanted to get my reaction, 70 cents. You're about to be $1 from you watching ads, yeah.
We just don't have the manpower.
It's no trouble.
Just stop it, bad. Stop talking like that.
Nice and quiet.
I suppose it can't be helped.
Find Orn. You want that? A worse fate than death? Oh no. If I drank enough water, it'd lead to death.
Refugees from every corner of the duke.
I'm gonna go get some food. I will be right back. Small break. Bathroom break. As well. All right. I have returned. What has happened while I was gone? What is wait. You heard the microwave go off in the background? Let's see. What did you say here? What flavor? I bet you the microwave. You want to know a weight worse than death? Tax day on tomorrow. Good thing you. Ew. No, don't say. Not say good or bad kitten. Stop. You don't have to pay them. Is that a? Is that who I think it is? Is that a little Emily in a shroud? Okay, well I'm back now though. So okay. So my goal was originally was the go here, but now I have to find a temple to or find a way to the temple. So I gotta find like a sewer grate probably. Old Spirit Haunting Temple told me there's an alternate entrance through the catacombs. He said it should be near the southern gate of the Copper Lane district. Okay. Hmm. Then I have to go find a cave. I have to find a cliff. There's our road. Ruins. Hmm. Okay. I have a bunch of little side quests.
Right.
Hickenberry.
Well met, friend.
Hmm. There's another quest.
Keeping an eye out.
Oh man. Sorry, I'm not talking a whole lot right now. I'm trying to eat real quick.
How do you do? Well met, friend.
Uh-oh.
Well met, friend. Hello.
Why does it not let me talk to him more? Pretty important.
Well met, friend.
I'm awakened. I've been recalling flashes of my past life.
I'm on the trail.
In a corner of Modred's lab rests a large weathered trunk. It seems likely to contain something important, if only by virtue of its size. The lack of dust on the trunk's surface and the long scratches on the tile floor suggest that the trunk is frequently used and moved throughout the laboratory despite its considerable size. Deep yet narrow gouges score the wood at the edges of the trunk. They look like claw marks. A heavy lock holds the trunk shut. It's too sturdy to break, and the mechanism looks too complicated to pick. You'll need to find the key. An animancer scribbles feverishly on a parchment scroll while his free hand dances through the air, counting off unseen objects as lips move in silent discourse. As your shadow falls over his scroll, he looks up at you with mingled perplexity and irritation.
Hail and well met.
What are you working on? A hollowborn who receives a transplanted animal soul during infancy, one of the Animancer's early efforts to cure the legacy, if not a successful one. They show signs of developmental abnormalities throughout their childhood, but when they reach adolescence, they become aggressive, feral, but still victims in need of care. Transplanting animal souls into children seems like an odd solution. We Animancers were trying to do something about the crisis, better than letting it swallow a generation of children. Despite the controversy, it only went so far because at first it seemed to work. People called it the salvation. Children that had never been responsive to any kind of stimuli suddenly seemed aware of their surroundings, of their families. The complications don't begin until puberty, but that's when the Incompatibilities between body and soul take shape. Children become violent, ravenous. We paid dearly for our mistake, I promise you. Angry mobs hunted down animancers and burned down their homes, with them still inside, often as not. People took to calling it the cruel salvation, and many still loathe us for it. But we wanted to stop the legacy as much as everyone. The public begged for our help, and we did the best we could. Still don't know if that absolves us. Why do you study them? What kind of question is that? Just think of all the families that could be healed, the lives that could be restored. What could be more important? Animancy has a answer here, I know it. It's simply a matter of working it out. Be quick about it. Don't touch anything. The sanitarium has a lax visitor policy, but I don't. Come on. Let me hide, please.
Not a sound.
She needs better stealth. I'm not safe.
Greetings.
Yeah. Let's go.
Just want to see what happens. He doesn't even have the key.
I'm on the trail.
Okay, well, load back. Nobody saw anything, nothing happened. You know not what you speak.
Huh?
Acquire the proper key.
Nice and slow.
With claw marks. I can't get anywhere in here. Everything requires a key. Not much to do in here, I suppose. Let's go take a look over here.
Hail, traveler.
Oh, really now? Just get booted.
Let's go.
Attack! Murder them all! Kill them all!
Hey. Hey.
Attack!
Let's go.
Ow.
Huh?
Death to the Stormcloaks!
Right.
So why am I killing them again?
Let's go.
Ow.
Huh? Let's go. Yeah. Sure. Shh. Let's go.
Hi?
I don't know if this is a good idea.
I'll see what I can find.
Let's go. Hmm.
Laying low.
It's not that I don't want to carry more. Not sure how I feel about this.
Steady does it.
Daughter of the ballroom. Don't even know why. Decided.
Ready, Watcher.
It's no trouble. There you go.
Keeping an eye out.
What can I see in that room? It's weird.
Yeah. Right.
How may I help? Hi? Hey.
Leave it to me.
Dog piling.
Yeah.
Ding. Upgraded.
Yeah. Sure. Let's go.
Yes?
Navarro.
Hi?
Let's have it out!
Right.
I just randomly decided
no
to
trouble.
kill them.
It's no trouble.
Huh?
It's no trouble. There you go.
Steady does it.
Hey.
What? Here's a...
Yeah. Let's go. Huh? Sure.
I killed all of them, but I didn't actually have a quest for doing it, so I'm just gonna load. That was a nice, like, 10-15 minute waste of time. Just kind of fucking around.
Right.
Just wanted to see if I could do it, you know? Just goes to
Have you
show
ever
how
chased
strong
a
I am.
skirt wizard? Or do you merely hide behind them?
Don't pawn your personal problems off on me.
They will use you, cast you off when it suits them. Never speak another word to you.
Maybe they just don't answer to fiery whore.
This bitch. I believe, but I don't see how. Mm.
Well met, friend.
Mmm, yummy food. Dragon egg. Damn. What's downstairs?
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Hey,
I'm here. I'm on the trail.
And what does the flame reveal?
Just some casual bandits. Merowith? I'm a sailor.
And what does the flame reveal?
Kill asses. Oh my god. More digest.
I'll take a look.
Okay.
You're from Gilded Vale? Then you're close to home.
close can mean a lot.
Well met, friend.
Okay. You won't let random strangers walk around your house. Good so. All these people with houses they don't want me in. What's the point? This is quite a big place. Dundred agent.
Gods keep you.
he's a cipher. Hmm.
Not a sound. There you go. Not sure how I feel about this.
There's a lot of papers on the wall.
Nice and quiet.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Milk. Need me some milk.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep ourselves.
All these people that don't want to talk to me. I'm nice. This seems like the later game quests area. They don't want to talk to me.
You've been on your own for 5 years.
I've had Izuma.
But you can't talk to him.
My standards changed around year 2.
While I'm exploring the town, learning a little bit about the area. Refugees. Bandit house, Goldfrick's house, bandit house, the trading company, Otto's house, ramshackle house, the salty blast. Guess while I'm here, I can go complete a quest. Why not?
Nothing like this in Gilded Vale. Just Wallaruna the milkmaid. She knew what she was doing. Overfried cod, watered ale, and prostitution. A bastion of Deerwooden culture.
visit new lands, see the sights. I do love travel.
Now to find a home for my other staff.
Oh god.
Gods keep you.
Hell no.
Hail, traveler.
Find and confront the thugs. Okay. They went up north. Harassing thugs. And they just really want to die. Trying to save their lives here.
Varathis! Hey.
I'm here.
What?
I? Hey.
Curses!
Watch it!
Here you go. Know your place, thugs.
Good day, stranger. Welcome.
Not enough? house and Andra's gift. Which is where I'm at. So either one of those or like an abandoned place. Just we'll have to go see. It's probably the abandoned house is my thought. Their quest. God damn, I'm picking these quests up like they're pennies off the street. Or like a quarter. It's like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Okay, so let's go up. I'm assuming it's one of the abandoned ones.
Hey.
Huh?
Strange place for a shrine to Abidan, Crucible Keep. Maybe it made more sense at some point before it gathered all that dust. You know?
Sure. Nice and slow.
And what does the flame reveal?
Look there.
Nice and quiet.
Steady does it.
Laying low.
Ganesh Elfin Man's conceit and surprise. You can't just barge somebody's home like this. Where do you think you are? But lizard, I get out.
I'm on the trail.
Keeping quiet.
Look there.
That'll be over here, right?
God's damn that son of a cool. Want to run a down-on-its-luck Valiant trading company? If you have more than half a brain, you could really do something with it. As long as you're willing to clean up a few bloodstains. True enough. Verzano's just lucky no one's trying to pay him in steel these days. Sooner or later, his luck will run out.
Yeah.
Hail and well met.
Huh? Yeah.
Gods keep you.
Yes? Indeed.
Hmm.
Hey.
I'm here. You're quite friendly, aren't you?
Huh?
Hey.
Gods keep you.
What?
How may I help?
Hmm.
I?
Hmm.
I'm here.
Heck, look!
Yeah. Yeah. Huh?
Look there.
Aha, I knew it.
Hmm.
Hail and well met.
Ah, boss! Door! Oh, still up. I have to keep putting her points in that. Ew.
Huh? Mm-hmm.
Good day, stranger.
How do you do? Hail and well met. Greetings.
No.
Good day to you.
I don't have.
Right.
I don't have the stats. Because I can't talk to him.
Or an invalid.
Maybe. But the search for Persoc is just as important as what I find.
Is that... And what if you return empty-handed, eh?
I never return empty-handed.
Gods keep you. Hail and well met. Good day, stranger. Yeah.
Dude. Cloak of many feathers. I hate that things don't stack in this. It sucks. It really sucks. It's like I can't have multiple pluses. What am I supposed to do?
Mm-hmm.
She wants 6,000 coins for it. Ugh, God. So frustrating. Don't have the money for it. see if I have enough money. Getting scammed.
How do you do?
Ugh. 6,000. This man better pay me. I better get money off of this. It's not money, I better get way more experience because they only gave me 200 experience. It's gonna be like that. I ain't doing this quest. Stupid. 6,000 copper so I can give it to the team. Why?
Hail and well met.
Wait. Or did she just like also give me the ring?
How do you do?
You give me 2,000 copper. Alright, so I spent 4,000 copper for a ring. Puts me at 13 resolve. Maybe that's enough. Who knows? Maybe I can start using it for freaking things. Why am I? Permanent. Seems to stack. Several spin. got 1/3 back. If I had the dialogue option, I could get. I could only use half of that, or I would use 4,000 instead, so I would get most of it back. But I think what I'm going to do is save and end stream for today, so I'm getting quite tired. So good night, everyone. Maybe I'll be on later. I don't know. We'll see. But good night.